You have to ask this man if he's after your body. Open your mouth and ask him, brother, are you after my body? You know he's going to lie. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about some of the questions that you can ask your partner, your man, your significant other, your date, your whatever, your crush. In fact, you can ask a man, so you can be able to narrow whatever you want down and know where this man stands and where you stand. Because so without wasting much time, without beating about the bush, let's get right into this video. Like, I'm so excited about this video I'm making right now. I don't know why, but because I think I've had like the experience to come out here and say, see the questions you to ask. So because all right, so I have it written down here. As you can see, paper is really full, and I'm not here to joke. Yes, so let's get right into it. And before I start, I want to make this very clear. If you're like trying to ask this person this particular question, you have to do it with your sense, because some of those questions are like, it might trigger some of these men, because they may know what you're trying to do and what you're trying to get at. So yeah, let's get that out there. So yeah, the first question you should ask this person is, ask him about his father. Yes, ask him his relationship with his dad. So asking him about his father includes asking him about the relationship his father has with his mom, very important. Asking him about the relationship his father has with him and his siblings, very important. Asking him if, deep questions about his father, that's someone he calls like a father figure, which is very important. Now, this is very important because if his father is the kind of man who left his mother, to suffer, he's going to leave you to suffer. That is just it. It's like a generational curse. It's going to move to you. You don't want that in your life. So you have to ask him about his father. Ask him about like what his father does. Is he the father figure? All those kind of things. Like it helps. It helps you to know, okay, this is the person this person was looking at growing up, and this is what this person is capable of doing. If his dad is a thief or a criminal, or maybe his dad is like a woman beater or something, you don't expect him to be a saint. If his dad beats his mom, he's going to lay his hands on you. But like, it is not even debate. But if his father was like absent in his life, sorry, but he's going to try as much as possible to be absent in your own life. And God forbid you have a child with this man. You know what is going to happen, right? So ask about his father, ask about someone like he calls his father figure, and like his relationship with that person, and you have to be very use your sense when asking this question. Don't go and be asking him as if you say you're a detective, because he's going to run away. So you have to be, move carefully when asking these questions. So this question is very important because, and that's why I made it number one on the list. Yeah, baby. So number two, you're going to ask him about his long-term goals. Yes. Now, why are you going to ask him about his long-term goals? For example, you're going to ask him what do you want to do in 10 years, in 5 years, all those small questions. If your goal is to get married in 5 years, and you ask him where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 5 years? And this man does not mention anything like marriage. And you want to get married in that 5 years. What are you doing there? So it's just better you just leave. You run away for your sanity. So you're going to ask him about his long-term goals. Where does he want to stay? Where does he want to move to? All this kind of things. To know if, okay, this is what this person is saying. Is this what I want? Okay, he wants to move outside the country. Me, I do not want to live outside the country. Not even drag it too much. Let's just, because I don't want to move where he wants to move. All those kind of things. So that you know where you are standing and you don't waste your time. Because you don't have time to waste. But this man can waste 10 years and they may still get it back. Get that. Part of my list is that you have to ask this man about his mother. This is very important, but this one can be very tricky, because he can have a healthy relationship with his mother in terms of being close to her, and a very toxic relationship with his mother. So you have to ask him about his mother. You have to do this thing with sense too, so that it don't look as if you want to come and take the mother's place, especially if it's a mommy boy. Watch his special expression when you mention his mother. If you mention mother, mommy, and he's like, and maybe he says something bad about his mother, or he does not respect his mother. If he does not respect his mother, there is no way he will respect you. Ask him the situation he has going on with his mom. Is it a healthy situation? Is it someone who loves his mom so much? Is he a mommy's boy? Because that one too can have a little hint to it. But it's better he's a mommy's boy than he's beating his mother. if you get what I mean. So yeah, he asked him to what his mom does, because best believe if this person's mom is like a street woman, a hustler, he's going to expect you to be a hustler. Sorry, I don't make the rules. That's how it is. Also, if his mother was a single mom, know that he's going to try as much as possible to make you a single mom too. That's just it. If he was like raised in a home where the father was loving to the mother and they were together, he's not going to want to ever have a family like single mom things or all those things. But if he was raised by a single mother, he might just make you a single mother too. Let's be realistic here. Like, the first one is you have to ask this man if he's after your body. Open your mouth and ask. Just open your mouth and ask him, brother, are you after my body? Now, this question may sound very silly and, somehow cringe, but you have to be very direct when asking this question. It is a very important question to know where you stand. Now, he's probably going to tell you, no, I'm not after your body. Yeah. He's going to lie, even though he's after. But the way he's going to respond to the whether he's after your body or not is where you're going to pick the answer from. If he answers like, maybe when you ask him, are you after my body? Is it my big bum that is making you to be around me or something like that? He's going to be shocked at first. Then he's going to reply or respond to. Some of them may just tell you, yes, they're after your body. Or some that are very truthful, just tell you straight up, yes, they're after your body. If you want what they want, then you guys can just hit stuff from there. But mostly they would lie that they are not after your body, especially if they want to, beat that meat repeatedly. So they are going to tell you that they are not after your body. They are going to lie. Like, they are going to lie. But what you're going to look at is the way he lies. So if he's perplexed, he's in shock, he's like, why would you even think that I'm after your body? Like, he's devastated that you can, like, he's angry and sad that he has come off in a way that might scare you away. That's where you know that this person is really, really a good person. But if you ask him these questions like, are you after my body? Like, what do you really want? And he smiles and be like, well, it's not like I'm after it, but run. He's after it. If he's laughing and smiling, he's going to be like, this girl is catching the gist though. You have already caught the gist from the smile, so you have to run. Look, these questions that I'm dropping on here, I'm not dropping these questions so that you go and put it in your pocket. You have to use it. You have to use these questions. And don't be shy when asking this kind of question, because these are the things that will save your time, your stress. It will save you a lot of the drama. So you have to ask. Don't be shy. What do I teach on this page? Don't be shy. Ask these questions. Be straightforward, because these men are also straightforward. So you have to be straightforward and ask them this question. So the next important question you're going to be asking this man is, you're going to ask him how he feels about hierarchy in the family. What I mean by this question is like maybe how he feels in terms of, okay, who comes after the father, the mother, the child? Like, how does he place it? If this man tells you that he places him as the head of the house, then his children, and then you as the mother, and then a mother below, then you should probably run, because he's basically telling you that you are a baby making machine and you're just there to pump out the children for him, and he doesn't care about you. Because one man in his right senses will choose a baby that I bore over me if it's not that he hates me. Like, it's not that he hate the children, but you have to be able to worship the mother that gave birth to those children before you can even treat those children correctly. So if he's choosing the children over you, or choosing the children over the mother, saying it's him, then the children, and then you, my sister, that is a killer over there, and he can kill you. So you have to ask him to know how he feels about the mother, like the hierarchy in the home, so you can be able to know where you stand, and therefore not waste your time. So the next thing, this is like a bonus a bonus question you can ask, but this one is mostly kind of like an observation rather than just a question, but you can still ask him. You can ask him, go ahead and ask, don't be shy. Ask this man how he feels about women. Ask him how he feels about women's rights. Ask him how he feels about women being in the kitchen, women going to school. Because some of this man, most of them, they are misogynistic. Some of these men do not like women. They just put women around so that it will be like, okay, they were able to bag a woman in their life, but they do not like women. Most of them do not. So if you ask this man, maybe a lady or a young girl was like, and he's like over there saying, yeah, she deserves it, girls don't do this, girls don't do that, then you have to ask this person and watch how they react to women, especially in public. If he sees a woman pass and he's like, throwing shades and saying women are this or that, and he's always badmouthing women, then he may be gay. Yes, most of these men are gay, but you will not know. They are not going to tell you. They're just going to keep you around so you can give them a child, because they feel like we're baby machines or something like that. Ask him and observe like what he feels about women, how he acts towards them. Ask him about what he feels about women being in the kitchen. If he's somebody like, yes, a woman is supposed to be in the kitchen, a woman is supposed to be and you don't want to be in the kitchen, there's no point wasting your time in that relationship, or wasting your time trying to build a long committed relationship, because it's going to definitely put you in the kitchen if that's not where you want to be. But if you want to be in the kitchen, fine, you can, like, your goals are aligning already, you can follow him and go and stay in the kitchen. But if that's why you need to ask these questions. So yeah, ask him about what he feels about women's rights and girls in general, so you can know where you stand, so that you not go and fall into the hands of someone who hates you. Imagine your boyfriend or your partner hating you, or somebody you want hating you, and you're already in love. Like, that's messed up. That's a very bad thing to do. So now we've come to the end of this video. I hope these questions were helpful. Please try and ask these questions. Try and ask these many questions and use your sense when asking. You have to be very strategic and use your sense when asking these questions, but try to ask at least 3 of these questions from that particular person you're talking to or you're in a relationship with, to know where you stand and where the relationship is going to take you guys. So I hope this video was helpful. Do well to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.